Hey friends, I'm Rhiannon from Derwent by Rhiannon, and today I'm prepping for a pop-up that I'm having at the Land of Oak and Iron. So the Land of Oak and Iron is sort of like a country park, and they've got like a visitor centre and a cafe and a little shop and everything. And what I'm doing is it's like a Meet the Maker event. So you have 2 weeks where you have your work in their shop, and then on the last day of your pop-up you take all your work, you have a gazebo full of stuff, and you can chat to people, and it's kind of like a regular market stall kind of thing. So what I'm doing today is just going through all my stock, seeing what I can give them for the pop-up. So they're going to be selling some of my items in their shop for this 2 weeks, like I say. But at the same time, I obviously still have my website, and I've got another event on this weekend as well. So I've got to make sure that the stock that I give to them is all stuff that I've got like doubles of, so that if it does sell in the shop, then if someone wanted to buy it off my website, I can still send them to it. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so basically just need to go through all my stock, see what I can send. I don't actually know exactly what size the table is that I'm being given. They've sent a photo and sort of like looking at it, trying to judge it. I think it's like a 4-foot table, so that's what I'm going for, fingers crossed. So I'm basically going to pack up the stock and get some props, but like I say, I do have an event on this Saturday, so I can't use the props that I usually use for my market stall because I've got a market. So essentially I didn't think this through is basically the situation, because yeah, I need those props for that market. So we're going to have a look in the workshop and see what props I've got that might work for the pop-up. So I've got a couple of ideas in mind, and then I'm going to sort of try and do like a rough layout so that I can take a photo of that to show them, because I don't think I set it up. I think they do. As you may notice, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen with it, but I think it's going to be great. It'll be a really nice trip out anyway, because it's not the sort of an area that I go to quite often, because it's more inland and I'm sort of more by the sea. So I think it'll be a nice day out to go and drop off the stuff, might get a cake in the cafe. But anyway, yeah, so back to today. I'm going to plan the stock, collect it all together, and then look at props. So I've gone through all the stock that's listed on the website and basically just picked out a bunch of items that I know I've got more than one of, and then try to sort of get a good range of different prints on them. So I'm going to go through my stock now and then just collect all these items. Then I'm going to try and lay them out, see what it kind of looks like all together. Just in case I've got like one print too many, or if there's sort of like some prints that are like glaringly missing that really need to be in there. And then I'm going to get the props and try and work out some sort of layout for this. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've had some success. So I've got the easels just here that I bought for display at Art and Soul. I just bought like a big batch of them off Facebook Marketplace, so I've got loads of those. So I think those are going to be great for the beeswax wraps. And then I'm just going to have the wash bags just stood up like this, nice and simple. And then just at the end, just over here, I've got the cleaning wipes on a plate rack. I think I can never remember what it's called, but I've got a few of those. This is what I actually use at the markets, but I think I've got 4 of those, and I only use 2 at the markets these days, so that is absolutely fine. And then I think I'm just going to put the coin purses just like flat on the table, just like a little row of them, so that's going to be fine. My only issue is the makeup pads. I have literally no idea what to put those in. Because when I'm at a market I put them in a crate, but I don't have any spare ones of those. I need that one for the market. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll take the little display unit that I used to put the sponges on, because they'll fit nicely on there, but I just don't think there's going to be space on the table. Again, I don't actually know what size the table is, so I've come up with a size that I think it should be. So this may all go horribly wrong tomorrow when I drop it off and find it's a completely different size from what I'm thinking it should be. So I think what I'm going to do is just take a few options with me. So I'm going to take the display unit from the sponges just in case it's a bigger table than I think it's going to be, because they should fit really nicely on there, because there's 4 shelves and I've got 8 designs that I'm going to be taking, so I think it would just fit on so nicely. But then I might also take like some baskets and little suitcases and stuff like that, just so I've got different options so I can sort of see what we've got when we get there. So yeah, so I just need to write down everything that I've got here, because they wanted a list of the things that I'm going to be bringing. So I'm going to type that up, send that over, and then yeah, we'll just see what happens tomorrow when I get there. So it's Thursday morning and I'm just about to drive to the Land of Oak and Iron to drop off my stuff for the pop-up, and I've made a decision about the display for the makeup pads, because I was going to take like a bunch of different options, but I don't think I'm setting up the display. I'm pretty sure I just dropped my stuff off and one of the staff members is going to be setting it up. So I thought it would be easier if I was just like, this is what goes in here, this is what goes in here, instead of being like, these are the options, do what you think looks best. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the crate that I use to display the makeup pads at the market. Like I said, I do have an event on Saturday, so what I'm going to do for that is use so I've got 2 of these crates. I usually have one with makeup pads in and one with pencil cases in, so I'm going to use the one that I use for pencil cases, I'm going to use for the makeup pads. Then this crate that I usually use for sponges I'm going to use for the pencil cases, and then I'm just going to use a little basket for the sponges because there's not that many of them left now. So yeah, I was thinking about this last night and I think that's going to be the best solution. So yeah, I'm going to drive and drop off my stock now. So I've just dropped my stock off, left it in an unattended room, so I don't really know if I put it in the right place, but never mind. So it is a beautiful day, so I'm just having a little walk around the park now. So it's now the following Saturday, so my pop-up has been all set up for about a week now. I haven't seen it in real life yet, so I thought I would head down to the Land of Oak and Iron this morning and have a little look at the pop-up, see what it's like. So I'm really pleased with the pop-up. It's in a fantastic, like proper prime location in the shop right by the till. Just did a couple of little tweaks to the display, but I'm really happy with it now. So yeah, if you're watching this in real time, like when I upload this video, then you've got until the end of this week to go and check out my pop-up at the Land of Oak and Iron, and then I'm going to be there this Saturday for a Meet the Maker event with all my stock. So if you're local, it would be lovely to see you there. And let me know what you think if you do go and visit the pop-up. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Click here to subscribe and click here for another video. Hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!